Hello, my name is Yehuda Cohen, and this is TypKro. TypKro is a new tool that I've built for building Kubernetes infrastructure in TypeScript in a way that the control plane understands. You are watching the control plane for events and streaming them directly into your development terminal. This tool would not have been built or would not have been possible if it were not for the fact that I was using Kiro to build it. I have a regular day job, and this is a very complex tool. You are able to define a declarative function where you can define your Kubernetes deployments, your Kubernetes services, and status expressions, which will be evaluated within the Kubernetes cluster. It will then transpile these functions into YAML, which is built for the Kubernetes Resource Orchestrator, which is an open source controller built for Kubernetes by Amazon. This is, I think, a pretty impressive user experience, and it's also an experience that's not easy to make happen. Kiro built out this beautiful documentation site as well. I don't know anything about front-end development, and yet Kiro is able to seamlessly guide me through creating a really nice documentation website. It builds the docs for me. Kiro published and built all of these releases, integration with NPM, the CI/CD pipelines, and did everything that you need to run an open source development tool. Right now, the TypKro project has 26 stars already. These stars are from people who work at competitors like Pulumi, people who work at Amazon on the Amazon EKS team, people who are eager to see just how expressive you can build a development experience for Kubernetes, and just how tight your feedback loops can get. I don't think that there's any project like this on the market, and the reason for that is it is non-trivial to build. Because the runtime behavior and the compile time behavior differ, agentic IDEs typically struggle with handling use cases like this. But because I provide TypKro, because I provide the Kiro agent steering documentation that's able to guide it through the architecture, it is able to handle and build on this foundation despite this dual deployment method. It understands just how TypKro evaluates different expressions, different behavior in runtime versus what's defined at compile time. Kiro also built out the transpilation feature. You can see the design of that transpilation feature, which I iterated with Kiro for a few hours before I told it to go and build. Correspondingly, Kiro also built all the production readiness requirements, created a checklist. Here's what we need to do to go live. It enabled us to make sure our test suites were comprehensive. It made sure to that we had good documentation. It made sure that that we had the linting tool installed and that it was all ready to go for production. Right now, this is still the early stage of TypKro. I'm currently using Kiro to build integrations to the Kubernetes ecosystem. Right now, we support external DNS, Cert Manager, a little bit of Cilium, as well as Helm. And this lets us really use most of the Kubernetes ecosystem within TypKro already, and I'm already finding it to be an excellent tool for building my own internal Kubernetes workloads. This isn't a flashy demo like I'm sure many of these other Kiro projects will be, because it's just a development tool. It runs in your terminal and it's got a terminal-based IDE. It is, however, representative of something which I think I will continue to use for years to come, and I think will continue to make my development workflows on Kubernetes safer and more easy. And it's the kind of project that I wouldn't have been able to do before Kiro. So this is my entry into the Kiro hackathon. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope that it demonstrates just how powerful it can be to use a tool like Kiro.